Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some pretty interesting things to go over. Some more images from Pokemon Legends ZA have apparently been leaked. That person that posted the original images has come out with more information. We're going to be breaking it all down today. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, the plot's kind of thickening around this potential leaker that's coming out with these images from Pokemon Legends ZA. So basically, a lot of people had kind of disproved that some of the images that they were posting, like they were taking screenshots from like fan games and also screenshots from like other Pokemon things and like putting it into the game that just wouldn't be there. And now they've kind of come out with this statement and some more images. So again, take it with a massive grain of salt. I'm still very against like the idea of this being true. I feel like they just made a mistake and now they're kind of like just backtracking, but this is basically what they have to say. So there are two dealers on this issue, so two people that are basically giving this person these leaked images from the trailer, because this is apparently what it's all from, like the first Legends ZA trailer. So the only ones who sent me 100% official material was Zalika, who sent me the Gomazu image, so that's the Fampi image, the Prism Tower image, which we're going to go over, and then the image here as well. The rest are fake, and he blocked me. I can state with certainty that all the material I'll be uploading from now on is taken directly from the official game. So I don't know how this person had two of the exact same source who were kind of giving him images that looked relatively similar. You know, that the fake images, quote unquote, and the real images, quote unquote, kind of looked relatively similar. So I don't know why one person says fake and the other is legitimate. Again, I'm assuming it's because they made a mistake and they're backtracking and stuff. But again, this is apparently the reason. It's just nice seeing more potential images about Legends ZA, because obviously the kind of hype for this game is at an all-time low. So seeing any kind of image that isn't just a random 4chan post is kind of nice to see. And then they also go on to say, all the images I'm going to share with you are taken from official sources and are from a reliable leaker. Yes, him. So I don't know who he's referring to with the yes, him. I'm not sure if he's referring to Kaka, who obviously was the person that leaked a lot of images about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have. So obviously when we go to this image, also it was in like Japanese as well, so I don't know why he was randomly talking in like broken Japanese now. But either way, we have Nate here saying about how long is the trailer and about how long before X and Y does it appear to take place. 2 minutes 21 is apparently the trailer length. And they also go on to say, I have no idea, I would guess about 200 years. When the distributor sends me a fragment of the company demo where there is initial gameplay, I'll post it here. So apparently we're going to get some like gameplay soon. Do the graphics look good? It's difficult to tell from these pictures. I'm very surprised by the visual quality. Compared to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, it increases a lot. It's not hard. I think the trailer is not recorded on the Switch. I think it's on the Switch too. And then will there be a trailer in August with a new Mega? We have no idea when the trailer will be released. We can't upload the whole trailer in good quality to avoid problems. You know, quite convenient. Anyway, in the video proportions, in MKV, you can see the following: 2024, 8/27. So obviously that would be the 27th of August, I think. Still, it doesn't have to be that date on the trailer release. Is a legendary? No, there are no legendaries or mega evolutions, only new forms. At the end of the trailer, you can see a silhouette we suppose to be the legendary. It is not Zygarde, it's a different cry. Kind of backtracking there, they're saying there are no legendaries or mega evolutions, but then they say it's not a Zygarde, it's a different cry. At the end of the trailer is a different silhouette, so we suppose of the legendary. So I don't know what they're saying. There's not a new legendary, but then they're saying there is a legendary with a different cry. Why is Prism Tower so small? If the city is supposed to be that way larger now. Perspective only. By the way, the Prism Tower will apparently be built from the beginning of the game. So that's kind of like the kind of details and I guess the evidence as to why these images are legit. So let's take a look at these images. So the first one is, of course, this image here with Litten, which of course is apparently going to be one of the starters in this game, which looks a little bit more... It does look a little bit more legit, like this Pokemon model here, but again, they could have easily just taken this and put it in like Blender or something like that. Because then when we go to this image, like this character looks really, really badly made. And there's also a Charmander poster here on the side as well. Yeah, either way, this is a it's the human characters that kind of put me off it. Like the Pokemon models look fine, but that's because there's just much better models of Pokemon. So yeah, and then we also have this Furfrou here as well, which I don't know if this is a new Furfrou form or like haircut. I can't really tell from this image. I'd expect to see a new Furfrou kind of haircut anyway in this game. Obviously, Furfrow's not been on the Switch yet, so I'd like it to come back with a bang. And then we also have this poster here as well, which I can't really make out what that is. I don't know if that's like a new form or something. But yeah, that's the first image of Litten. This looks to be like probably around the start of the game. Maybe this could be... Well, apparently this person said that the rival is a girl, and this doesn't look like the body shape of a girl, so this could be someone with just like a random Litten or something like that. Anyway, though, that's the first image, which apparently is legit. This is obviously the image we've already gone over, but this is apparently also a legit image. So we have, like, I'm assuming the rival here, or the protagonist picking the starter. Again, this is the same person that said the starter picks before you, which I just cannot get behind. It just sounds like the dumbest thing ever. So I'm completely kind of on the fence about this. I'm very much not believing it at all right now. I'm just kind of posting the information for you guys. You guys can make of it what you will. But like I say, it's just nice seeing some images that isn't just like a random 4chan post. And then this is the other image, which is apparently true. So obviously here we have what looks to be Prism Tower, and we have some, like, I guess trees around it and stuff. And this is like the night sky. And yeah, I mean, this looks like a futuristic kind of Prism Tower. It looks like something that would be made in, like, modern day. So yeah, I don't know if this is taken from, like, the end of the game, but apparently this is taken from a trailer. So maybe this trailer is showcasing the Prism Tower once it's built. Maybe it's already built, like I say, when we start the game. Who really knows? I think this person says that it is. But those are, like, the images and stuff from this person. Like I say, that I think that they got found out, and I feel like they just kind of backtracked a little bit. And they were like, oh no, we need to kind of make this sound like a little bit more legit. So anyway, that was kind of like the reasoning as to why some of the images were fake and some of the images were true. This is a little bit more information about the first apparent trailer. Like I say, this is all a rumor at the end of the day. Take it with a grain of salt, as I say. And then we also have this image as well to go over, kind of like the link here. And then, like I say, this is the Twitter account where they've been posting like more stuff. But either way, facts about the first trailer. So we will only be able to play in Lumiose City, but this city looks huge compared to Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. There's many more streets, entrances, places, bridges, and what looks like tunnels. So, in my opinion, that should just be how it is anyway. I cannot comprehend the idea of having Lumiose as small as it is in X and Y and just having a game set in there. For me, it'd have to be, like, massive. And for me, I still think that Lumiose City is going to be like the main hub, but I think there's going to be like quote-unquote wild areas around it that are still part of the city, because Nintendo have already come out and said that the game solely takes place in Lumiose City, so we know it's only going to take place there. But for like wild Pokemon and stuff, I don't think we're going to be going around the city getting attacked by wild Pokemon if we do get attacked in this game. For me, it's either going to be like underground in the Paris Catacombs or on the outskirts of the town, which is still Lumiose City, but that's where all the Pokemon are going to reside and stuff like that. And maybe they're trying to get those Pokemon in the city and make it like a peaceful place where people land Pokemon. But that's where you go out and get like attacked and stuff. And that's kind of like the different areas you can go. But it is still, like I say, part of Lumiose City. I feel like Nintendo might have just worded it badly or something like that. They then go on to say, we see the female protagonist choose her starter in the laboratory garden. So obviously that's I'm assuming that's a reference to this image. So this looks to be the female protagonist with the Phanpy. Then goes on to say, they both look like descendants of Cena and Dexio. So obviously that is these guys, I'm pretty sure. And then also Professor Bouvier is very similar to Lysander, but with short hair and freckles. So I'm assuming that Lysander is a descendant of Professor Bouvier. That's the only thing I could see as to why they look so similar, probably. Like, I'm expecting them to be like descendants or ancestors, whatever, in this game for certain X and Y characters. And it'd be kind of cool if Lysander was related to the Professor. The game does not appear to be running on the Switch, a big graphical change from previous installments. Well, I mean, the game is being made for the Switch now. It probably is going to be coming out for the Switch 2 as well. Whether they're going to optimize it for the Switch 2 or it's just going to be playable on the Switch 2 via backwards compatibility, we aren't sure. Yeah, I think it's going to be the situation where it comes out on the Switch, and then as soon as the Switch 2 comes out, you're going to be able to play it on that as well. But I don't think they're going to optimize it for the Switch 2. I think this will be like the last main game for the Nintendo Switch. And then after that, all of them will be optimized for the Switch 2 after. Like, maybe after Legends ZA, it's Generation 10. And if it is Generation 10, I can't really see that being on the Nintendo Switch, just because it's going to run so badly. Like, you see how bad Scarlet and Violet ran. It's going to be even worse than that for Pokemon Generation 10. So yeah, you'd expect to see that on the Switch 2. They then go on to say, the Pokemon seen in the trailer are Snivy, Litten, and Piplup. So those are, of course, apparently the starter Pokemon for Pokemon Legends ZA. Fido, which apparently has an I'm assuming alternate means alternate form. Fletchling, Toxtricity, Go-Go, Gurda, Murkrow, Toxicroak, Lotad, Flygon, an alternate form of Flygon. So again, not a Mega Evolution, because I've already said there's no new Mega Evolutions in this game. So that's an alternate form of Flygon. Weasel, Duraludon, Carbink, which also has an alternative form, and then Ceruledge, which also has another armor. So I don't know why they'd just give another form to Ceruledge, just give a different form to Charcadet, just let that evolve into something different that isn't, you know, Ceruledge or Armarouge. So yeah, that's apparently the Pokemon that are returning. And then this is, like I say, I feel like this has literally just been made with like a transition or something, like some sort of effect in some sort of editing software. It literally is just the logo that's kind of, it looks like a DNA kind of strand, and then it just kind of like flips up. But I feel like this is definitely a transition you could find in your normal kind of like editing software. So again, that's apparently some more information about it. Like I say, I'm completely against it. I really don't think it's true. But like I say, I'm just bringing you guys the news. You guys can make your own assumptions about it and stuff like that. And then also we have this as well, where he's saying, you know, there's a link. So there's a link between, like I say, Dexio and Cena, and then also I guess this character here, which again, this is like, what, I don't know what this is. Is it like, it looks like a Golurk or something like that? But then this is like the character that we've spoken about a lot in videos, you know, where potentially it could be the legendary, it could be like some sort of different character or something like that. Maybe it is a character that we do meet in Pokemon Legends ZA, but then something happens to them, and then that's why there's like a statue, like maybe it's like a hero or something like that. A little bit like the Legend of Zelda, where obviously, like, take Wind Waker for example, with the hero of time, and then obviously like they kind of make the statues about and stuff like that. It could be a similar situation. So maybe something happens with the Legends ZA where this person like sacrifices himself or something like that, and then they go down in history as like a hero, and that's why they make like statues of them, because they do have like a sword and everything like that. So maybe something happens, who knows. But yeah, these are obviously like quote-unquote heroes, so that's the only link I could really see between these two characters and then this statue here. But either way, that's that. And then this is just kind of like the rest of their Twitter. As I say, they've not really posted much since that Litten image. This was on the 24th. So obviously they posted that. They also posted this image as well, which is confirmed to be fake, because this sort of like little circle down here is taken from just like Pokemon merchandise or something. So I don't know why they would have really put it there. So like I say, this has been confirmed fake. And then they kind of like took away some other images as well that they did originally have. They had these images as well. So we have like a Toxicroak here, Murkrow, and then they also have this image here as well. This image, though, definitely, I feel like we saw an image similar to this, some fan art, where it was like a character kind of walking down this alleyway. I swear that we covered it in a not a recent video, it was like a couple of months ago now, but that looks exactly the same. And then yeah, like I said, we have Toxicroak here and Murkrow and stuff like that, and obviously this is the information they originally said about like the starter being chosen by the rival first and stuff, but they have deleted other images that they have posted. So yeah, I think these are quote-unquote fake. I don't know why they haven't deleted these. This is apparently legit. This is apparently fake. Well, this is definitely fake because of like the merchandise and stuff like that. That's literally been found out. And then, like I say, they posted a couple more images and stuff. So it's a weird one. Like I say, I assume they're just going to keep posting stuff. They have been posting stuff, like I say, since we covered it in the video a few days ago. They have posted, like I say, a lot more stuff, and they've deleted a lot more stuff. They've kind of been found out and then given a reply and stuff like that. So it's all a weird situation at the moment. But yeah, for me, I really, really don't believe it. I appreciate the effort they're going into it. Like, you have to appreciate it. Like, a lot of people just jump onto 4chan and just write the most BS post ever that doesn't even sound like a little bit legitimate. But at least this person's putting in the effort. You know, they're putting in the time to make these images to get people a little bit more excited about the game. You know, even though they're probably fake, it is the fact that, you know, we get to talk about it. You know, it's fun to see what could be, you know, the game. And even though I definitely think it is fake, like I say, it's still cool to see. So I'm all for seeing images and videos and stuff, like I say, unless it gets completely debunked, which again, some of the images have been. We'll see what happens with this person. But either way, that's everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we covered in today's video. Do you think these are kind of true? Do you believe what they're saying about one of the leakers being false and then block them, and then now they've only got the legitimate sources? Or do you think the whole thing is just complete BS? Let me know your thoughts on it all. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a great rest of your day. And until next time, peace.